Hello, hello everybody. I hope everyone was safe and healthy. Everybody, please do get vaccinated. Hello, sir. Hi. Hello, everybody. My name is Jhansi Rani. I'm from Andhra Pradesh. I'm an undergraduate and also pursuing MBA. Currently, I'm a 19th batch student of Team I, the Entertainment and Media Institute. As you all know that Team I has initiated a new series called Alumni Speak. As a part of that, I am here in front of you. Wow, we are on 229th live session. I sincerely thank Team I for giving me this opportunity to interact with alumni of our institute and learn from their experiences. For today's session, we have Ms. Dharti Mumaya joining us. We'll have her in. Wow. Hello all.
Hi,
Hi,
Jansi.
madam.
Hi, Jansi.
How are
Nice
you,
to
ma'am?
meet you. Good. How are you?
Nice to meet you, ma'am. Couldn't be better, madam. Thank you.
Is my audio video clear?
Yes, perfectly all right, madam.
That's good.
Hey guys, we have Ms. Dharti Mumaya with us today. She has around 15 years of experience in the event industry. She loves planning surprises to the people and also interested in event designing, to name a few, table designing and space designing. Present, she is the co-founder of a company named Bloom Floral Decor. I welcome you again, madam.
Thank you. Thank you, Jansi. It's nice to be here at this platform, and it's nice to talk to aspirants like you. So, thank you once again for having me.
It's our pleasure, madam. Ma'am, could you please introduce about yourself to the people out there?
Okay, so as you have very rightly introduced me, still let me just give you an introduction about myself. Hi, guys, I'm Dharti Momaya, and I have always liked to be in the industry. So I have started this at the age of 19. I started my graduation at Christ College along with my courses at the institute. When people didn't know what is this, when people thought it's tent wala's business, since then to now, it's been quite a journey. So you'll get to know me more once we get talking. So thank you once again, guys. It's been very, very nice to be on this platform.
It's our pleasure to have you. Ma'am, when I heard about your company's name, like Bloom Floral Decor, it sounds so good and quite interesting.
Yes.
So, can you just brief us about your company? What are the services that you provide and your company's motive?
So Bloom Floral was it's a partnership firm, and my partner is Mr. Ashik, with whom we've started
Okay.
this. It was actually Ashik's baby and brainchild, and I came in a little later, but we were simultaneously doing a lot of work together. So right now we are focusing on conceptualizing a wedding end to end. We start from everything from your e-invites to the gifts that the guests take away. Okay. That's one part of our story, and the other part is that we also believe in creating beautiful installations in terms of which is seasonal, like say Christmas or
Yes,
Holi
yes,
or anything to do with those kind of things. So
yes.
we are exploring ourselves, and right now we have also started another sub branch, which you could say. We've got into venue management. So we
Okay.
have two of two of them with us, which is one is a banquet hall and one is
Oh,
a
yes.
lawn space and an outdoor space. So this is one of the things what we were thinking to do, and we started it in January this year. where somebody wants to plan anything big or small, we give them, from catering to photography to floral stuff, anything and everything that they want in a party, with hassle free, which is hassle free, you know. So,
Wow.
yeah, that's our aim. So, that's about my company, and we are budding, we are blooming. So, it's Bloom Floral for you. Yes.
Interesting. And
Yeah.
what made you to start this company, ma'am? Like,
So,
what
I'll
made you
tell
to
you.
start this company?
So I'll tell you, I've been in this
Yes.
field for more than, it's from 2007 to be very precise. Uh, that's when I started the institute. When I got the brochure home, when people didn't know what is this, what is this course actually. Maybe I was in the third batch as a student, maybe second or third batch. I'm not very sure, that I'll have to ask sir which batch was that. But when I showed the brochure to my family, they didn't understand what am I trying to say. They thought I want to be a tent wala, you know. So, so when I started talking about
Oh,
this course, I didn't know that course is actually there. It exists, you know. It
yes.
just was something like where I was just thinking of going away from Bangalore, just thinking that let me just find something which will take me somewhere else, maybe to Bombay or something. And I got my hands on the institute of this. And then I realized that this is actually interesting because it just felt like I wanted to do something like this, yet I didn't know that there is somebody who can teach you this. So this is what actually made me realize that I can actually go for this and take a look. And my family or my friends or anybody, none of them were in this background. Nobody knew that something like this is actually existing. Uh, in our caste, they always think that this is a shamiana kind of a business, a tent kind of a business, you know, where people give you tables and chairs, and you can't be a professional versus being an
Yes.
engineer or a IT person or a doctor or a lawyer. So,
Yes.
but my parents and my family were like, you can go ahead and see if this course really interests you. And since then, I have done a lot of things. We've been the pioneers in flea markets at corporate tech parks, and I have done in terms of weddings, in terms of other um, how do I call it, all kinds of genres, you know, from corporate to private to flea markets to a lot of other
Yes.
things. So that's been my journey from the institute till now, and yeah, that's how I have been growing till now.
Oh, great, madam. Great journey that you had.
Yeah.
To me, to start this course, I just want to see people's emotions and just to connect with the people and to learn different cultures and traditions. So that I've
Yes.
joined this event management course. So, like this,
Correct.
what point triggered you to join event management course? That point, like this.
Uh, so I have grown up in a very big family to start with. We are a very big joint family where I have siblings, I have all my cousins and everybody in Bangalore. So whenever there used to be some kind of a birthday or an anniversary, I was well prepared from the beginning. Where will the cake come from? Where will be the outing of the family? Where should we be going? And everybody in the family were very enthusiastic about this. um, they all were also were very happy that I'm planning something like this. So when I started getting into details as to where can I get a good cake, who's a good baker, or which catering is good, and I come from a Jain background, so our weddings are very lavish and very extensive. So what happens is that we get into a lot of details when we are planning a wedding, from the trousseau to your invites, to your gifts, and it's quite a pressure. Let me tell you, it's quite a pressure to be in a Jain family, because the amount of uniqueness you should get to a wedding, because that's what is talked about, you know.
Yes.
So that really made me interested. So people in my family would contact me that, do you know somebody who's a very good trousseau packing lady, or do you know somebody who will give a, who's a very good person who can host a sangeet. So I started finding out it, whereas I had no experience in this. Nobody, even from my family, remotely is concerned in planning a wedding. So I used to just to do the family, give them something better. I started researching in Bangalore. Where could I get somebody who's a very good safa wala? Do you know what's a safa? Like the people who wear the turban in our fairas. That turban that they
Yes,
wear,
like
the
this.
bride,
Ah, yes.
the
Yes.
groom. So these
Yes,
kind of
yes.
faces, I started traveling in Chickpet, in the bylanes of Chickpet, you know, and started
Yes.
going there
Yes.
and figuring out as to where can I get what items. And through contacts, and then through my institute, I got a lot of exposure. And that's when I realized that I'm very good at sourcing or trying to talk to people about this, because then I realized that maybe this is my forte, because I used to do this for my family and my friends. And then I started realizing that maybe I am not a creative person, as to I won't like to do the packing, but I know who to get it done from. So that's what is the work of a event manager basically. So that's what they do, get the work done. And I was that person in the
Yes.
family getting the work done. So yeah, that's my
Wow.
journey, you know. I all the people in my family are quite they pull my leg, that, you know, I am the boss when there needs to be no boss, right? So yeah, that's my story.
Wow. Impressive, madam.
Yeah, and it's a man's
Oh,
world
so
out there. Sorry, you were saying something.
yeah, nothing. Continue, continue, please.
No, I said it's a man's world out there in a profession like this, where you have to work nights, where there are no timings,
Yes.
where normally any of your uh, setups happen in the night. So back those days in 2010, when I was taking up projects to do on my own, I would be traveling in the night, between the laborers, between my supervisors and the flower guys, and going to the KR market at 4 a.m. in the morning with just alone, you know. And the men there back then were quite, I don't know, they were very surprised that why is a girl coming in at this time, when it was still a taboo. Maybe now also it still is, but
Yes, yes.
back then it was like a man's world out there. So in the flower market, you would not see women. You would see maybe the flower ladies selling flowers, but they were also accompanied by men, you know.
Yes.
So when I also used to go there, it's a very cheap thrill, but I would feel like an inflated ego that I'm going there amongst the men and bossing over and telling them, hello, give me this flower, you know. So that kinda is my personality trait. So that was one of the also the very good feel good points, where you just go there and you realize that, you know, you can tell the men that, hello, we are also there and we are coming in very soon.
Yes, yes.
So
Inspirational.
yeah, so it all just started to make me feel good that I'm going into a space where only people think that men can put up the shamiana, men can do this, pick up tables or the chairs. When they see me doing it, they'll be like, madam, please don't do. And I'll be like, I love my job, I want to do this, you know, it's the sole reason why I have come here. So obviously I've had
Yes.
my ups and downs. I have had I got married then, Then it was a little bit of a break, so I started doing more of corporate stuff. So it's been a very smooth pace life for those 12-14 years. I took up work when I wanted. I would chill when I want. I would travel the world when I want. So there was no obligations as such, you know.
Yes.
So it worked for me, and I kind of found happiness in seeing couples get married, in planning the whole thing, in being a process of them calling me and asking me, do you think this outfit will go with the theme? Do you think I should? So I started also being a personal shopper. So I would tell them that, come on, let me plan your trousseau. Come on, we'll plan your gifts. We will plan your bachelor party. We will plan so many other small things. So I would get involved with the family, and so many of the clients that I had basically are still in touch with me. So I kind of
Oh,
make
wow.
friends very easily. I am not that 9 to 5 person sitting at that one space. I like to venture out. I like to basically keep on the move, make myself excited with every project. And when, so this work is also very seasonal. So maybe in the year
Yes.
7 years from now, we started this company called as Green Heart. So it's with the partner who
Oh,
owns Green Theory. And we started doing flea markets at corporate tech parks, where there are about
oh,
40,000 employees, 50,000 employees. And we would do this whole thing where we bring stalls, where we have some music, some dance, some
wow.
people who are like budding artists. So it will be a 2 day thing, where people come up with some nice things that they want to sell, basically. So we sell out the space to them. So we would have anywhere between 30 to 45 stalls all on the place. How big is the place?
Oh,
Yeah, and it's strictly
wow,
for the
wow.
corporate people. So that we
Oh,
used to do for at least 7 years, and we were the pioneers, I think, for the 3 years. So there was nobody, and then there was too much competition. But we had our good years. We had some very, very pretty stalls. We had some very pretty artists who come and play there, who come and showcase their art, their talent. And it was a win-win. Like, the corporates would never venture out, who have come from out of station, so they don't really know Bangalore. They don't really have the time to travel. So somebody stays in Whitefield.
yes,
If
yes.
somebody wants to go to Chickpet, they would think a million times, and they would be those skeptical people that, oh God, where will I park? What will I do? So we would bring some of the very old school artists, coming and showcasing their saris or toys from Chenpatna, or getting planters from like a very good nursery which is on the outskirts or the farm. So we would try to do some
Yes.
offbeat stuff when we didn't have work as such during the seasons, like because see, planning a wedding is quite seasonal, right? So you're
Yes.
dry for the next 6 months. Sometimes you are dry for the next 7 months.
Yes.
So that's when we came. So every 2 3 years of my life, I tried to do something different. I try to get into something, but keeping the essence in mind, this field in mind. So that's what it's been like.
Great, great. Interesting also.
Yes, yes.
So,
Quite.
ma'am,
This field is interesting. It's got so much stuff to it to do. Not like you can only plan a wedding or a birthday party or a baby shower. You can do a lot
yes,
of other things. You can be an artist here. You can be a planner here, a manager here, a creative person here. So there are the scope is huge. The scope is vast. Yeah, go ahead, Jansi.
great, madam. I think we are lucky to join this course,
Definitely. And
choosing this course.
definitely. No. This, see, the training is definitely important. It doesn't seem like it is needed sometimes, but let me tell you, the training is definitely important. You do need a formal training. Obviously, practicals and the hands-on experience is different, but to have a formal training, to have a godfather in this industry, to have somebody to look up to or go to, really does matter.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, net connection is somewhat poor, I think so. Can you check that?
Is it? I have my Wi-Fi full. I have my internet full.
Okay. Okay,
Is it
that's
any
okay, ma'am.
better? Okay.
No,
I've
no,
not
no.
moved. I
So,
can
ma'am,
see you clearly.
wow. Okay. Why did you choose our institute? That why did you think that our institute can help you to kickstart your career in event management?
Okay, to be very frank, this was the only institute in 2006. Okay, I didn't, Bangalore
Okay.
didn't have any other college or another institute or another school or another course. It was only this institute that was offering such a course. So many of the colleges started to have this course after 2008 or 9.
Yeah.
Yes.
How it has molded your career
Oh,
in the event industry?
this institute has been special to me for a lot of reasons. I have made some very good friends to start with. I have those friends are my friends even till date. Whereas when I was in Christ College, those people are still not in touch with me. But the friends what I made in this institute are for life. So that's one of the
Great.
treasures. Yeah. So that's one of the treasures what I truly, truly treasure it in my heart, for sure. That's one of the things. The other thing
Yeah.
is that um, when I came into the course, I was totally blank. I had nobody to tell me anything in terms of what do I expect from this course, because nobody knew such a thing exists firstly. So when I came there, I myself didn't know what am I going to get into. So I used to have my college from morning 9 to 4, and then my course used to be from 5 to 7 in the evening, alternate days for 3 days a week. And
Yes, yes.
I used to be so excited to go to the course each day, because we every time had a new assignment, had a guest lecturer, had a project that we could work on as an intern while doing the course.
Yes.
So we just didn't get a classroom experience. We got a practical field experience. And I worked for the
50%
Iron,
theory and
yeah, and I worked for the Iron Maiden show. Like my friends were like dying, they wanted a pass and everything, and I was working backstage with the DNA crew. I mean, what better than that? So
yes, yes.
that 1 year of my life was different experiences, from corporates to concerts to birthday parties to outstation weddings to like a lot of genres of work, of experience, of meeting guest lecturers, of getting some hands-on experience with the problems that they faced, and just basically getting into this whole space that I didn't know was so vast and so huge and so fascinating. So when my family used to hear me about my experiences, they also were in awe of it.
Wow.
who had an who had a firm by zero in. So I started doing my part-time job after my college. So I would go to college from 9 to 4, and then 4 to 9 in the evening. That's 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. I would be at the office, doing data entry, doing pitches, doing ideas. So the placements were also good. So we could choose where we wanted to work, where we wanted to go, what we wanted to do. So I never felt lost after the course. I in fact felt found. After the course, I knew where to go. I knew what to do. So that was a very big breakthrough in my life. So, I mean, I couldn't believe it that when kids my age were chilling and going out partying, I would be waiting to go to work, and working as a part timer. So that was really good fun.
After
And
hearing
whoever,
you, I think we made a best choice
of
choosing our
course,
institute.
of course, and the best thing is you get to learn a lot of things from this, where you can channelize your source, where you want to go, how you want to go, which is the path that you want to take. Because it's just not about managing, say, floral or corporate or something like that. It's about something that you can explore and be in all the places at once. So now, even if I
Yeah.
want to do a corporate in this month and do some party in the New Year's, it's possible. Everything is possible. I can choose my mood and I can choose my color, you know.
Yes,
So
yes.
so you guys should be lucky that now it must be advanced, and it must be really great in terms of the social media. Back then we didn't have any of this. When I was in 2006, there was nothing of this sort. We were in fact taking down notes, having a book full of pictures in printouts.
Oh,
Not show in your laptop or in your, we used to take photographs and then like make it in a project. So keep it, and then when you go and meet people, you show like an album. It was back then was like that. So nobody would come with a laptop. They would all go with a photo album and showing all their works. So we have evolved
oh,
from there to now. And back then, at least now you can go on Pinterest, on Insta, and get some nice pictures of
yes,
weddings. How would we do that back then?
yes.
We would go vendor to vendor. We if we want something
Oh,
for, say, like a wedding, we want a mandap or we want a stage. For somebody like me who had no knowledge or who didn't know anybody. Sorry. Okay, okay, bye.
okay.
Sorry. So
That's okay.
when we didn't know anybody or any vendor or something, we would go visit them, go to their office, go to the godown. So imagine the time waste in that, and collect pictures. And maybe some of them had laptops and all that, but they would mail it to you. Then you make
Yeah.
it into a folder. It was quite the kick to do that, because now you feel that everything is so easily there that anybody can turn into a planner or a person who knows everything,
Yes, yes.
basically. you know so um all this just felt so funny now, but back then it was extensive work. So you would have to know if the
Yes.
vendor is good or not. Some people are busy, some people are free. So you would have to check the dates. So it was quite a process.
Yes.
Now it's just like, a phone call, just WhatsApp me the pictures, please. It used to not happen like that back then. And so many
Yes.
people had like a BlackBerry phone. So at least you can chat on it and get pictures. But not everybody had a BlackBerry phone.
Yes.
People would be very shocked that you have a BlackBerry. Oh, I don't have one, so I'll have to mail it to you. It was like that. It was like being quite advanced then, but the world is not. you know
Yes.
I mean, it's like that. Part of us were no, because so many people were of the labor class who wouldn't even have a phone with internet. So
Yes.
this was the challenge that we faced.
Uh, could you please share your journey with Arvind sir?
Oh, with Arvind sir,
Arvind.
I very sweetly and very with humbleness, I call him the old man. Okay. Because he's always advising me on life and about work, and always trying to make me better. I know that. I know the love that he has for me for sure. So he never felt like a sir, you know. He was one of us. He was a joker that would make us all laugh, who would take us out, who would call us to his house. But when it's work time, I think it's tremendous to be working with him. I have worked with him for almost 1.5 years, and I realized that this man has evolved so many industries. Like, he came up with the whole institute plan in Bangalore, so which was
Yes.
quite new, which was very way ahead of his time, and which was a savior for me. Otherwise, I would have gone to Bombay for sure and not liked it there, because the traveling there is mad. So, I mean, you know, it was like, how much ever though I wanted to travel, but I then realized that it's sanity to be in Bangalore and to do this course. So this man has definitely been there for me at a lot of places, guided us, played with us, prayed for us, laughed with us, shouted at us, and made us cry also, and then we shout back at him. So he never felt like a sir to me ever. He is always that kind of a person whom I call whenever I'm doing something new, when I want some kind of a feedback, when I want some help, I want some lead, I want some basically just to know that what I'm doing is sane, what I'm doing is right. So he would tell me, you are this one express who nobody can control and nobody can show a red flag to. You will keep going. So even if he gives me his, what do I say, his viewpoint, I would fight with him and I would tell him, why do you think like that? Why do you not think like this? So when it
So
comes to
sweet.
him, it is never about being a sir. It's more of it being like a friend, because we've shared meals, we've shared drinks, we've gone out, we've partied, we have worked really, really hard at so many places, you know. So yeah, with him, it's always been family, you know. It's always
So
been a safe
sweet.
place where you call somebody from this industry, and he's doing great. He's been creating so much of awareness, so much of platforms, so many I mean, he's been rocking and rolling at this age. So I hope we do some of it. I hope we learn from him, and I hope we get there
Yes.
someday, you know. So
Yes, yes, ma'am. Definitely.
that's been my journey with him, and it continues to be, and it will be for decades to come. So you guys are lucky to have
Hoping.
him, and you guys, you know, have a friend, advisor, a mentor, a guide, and that's brilliant. That's awesome.
Great working with him. We are eagerly waiting to meet sir and
I
join it.
know, definitely. I'm sure you guys are working. I mean, you guys have your classes online, right?
Yes. Next
Yeah.
this month on 11 from 11th August we have on ground classes also.
Oh, that's damn nice. And the new campus is looking very nice.
Awesome.
Yes, yes, yes.
So far in your experience, which is the most liked event, like your all-time favorite event that you handled?
My all-time favorite. See, I have done like so many things which are of various things at various places. I
Yes,
mean, there has
yes.
been a wedding, there has been a flea market, there has been some party, there's been a 50th birthday, like so many things. So in each of them, I have a favorite, obviously, because everything I did was teaching me something. So, you know, there is nothing favorite as such, but there is one experience what I would like to share with all of y'all. So
Yes,
this
please,
is
ma'am.
last year Christmas. So we had done Bangalore's largest structure for Christmas. It was at a mall, uh, Vega City Mall. Okay,
Okay.
and this was during that time when there was COVID, when there was no COVID, and people thought it's over. It was during that time, so people were not sure, we were actually not sure that people will come out, and we were in the impression that now it's going to fade away. So people were getting back to work, people were coming back from their towns who had gone, the laborers, all the people who do the lighting and everybody. So we were at a very very dicey place where we weren't sure what is going to be happening next. So when we
Yes.
gave the pitch to the mall, and the mall didn't get back to us for almost 10 days. Okay. And
Okay.
we weren't sure if we are doing something like this. So we also thought it's maybe a very ambitious project. We are not sure if people are going to be, doing this, or the mall wants to do this at such a price right now when people are not very not very sure of what is going on, right? I mean, like they don't know
Yes.
if they are going to be coming out, and if people will be out there shopping and all those things. So there was a big apprehension in terms of a. So after that, when we got a call from the mall, and the mall said, please go ahead, and you have to do this in 1 week. So we were given
Oh,
1 week time for a 60 feet structure, which we had never done in our life, which was
wow.
just a
It's
fascination of it being there, because I come from a convent school, so for us Christmas used to be quite big, like the Santa Claus. And
Christmas tree.
can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, man.
Okay, so the Santa Claus and the whole Christmas feel and the cheer and everything. So when we got the go ahead to do, we didn't know if we could do it in 1 week, and we had never done something like this, and especially a mall installation for us was not very something that we had done or experienced. We had done, but on a smaller. I don't know what is happening. There's some problem. Just 1 second. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yes, man.
Okay. So when we got the when they told us to go ahead and the PO was raised and everything, we started talking to people, and we started asking the laborers, is this possible, is that possible, can we do this? And they were asking us one question: you just have 1 week for this? And we said, yeah. So they are telling me, you making a 60 feet Christmas tree, and you're making a 30 feet reindeers, 8 reindeers suspending and flying in the air. For that, you have 1 week.
Oh,
And we were like, yes, and you will have to do it in that 1 week. You don't have a choice. Okay. And the thing was, we were working with multiple teams, lighting, and the people who do basically who get the creepers that we put on the tree, right? The creepers which we put on the Christmas tree needs to be sourced from China, and we had shortage of Christmas stuff for this year, because the Chinese didn't send the Christmas stuff on time. Everything went delayed. We contacted the importers. We needed more than 4,000 pieces of creepers, and it had to be
oh,
imported, and people in Chennai basically have it. So we had to basically call a lot of people in terms of vendors and in terms of getting a lot of inventory in place.
yes, yes,
So we've had 6 sleepless nights, because malls work in the night. Okay, they don't work in the day. We can't. At 8 o'clock we have to give them the place. If the work, and the work can't be half done, it can't be dangerous to people because people are coming in the mall, so we have to make sure safety wise,
Yes.
we have to make sure things are put back in place. We had to get a crane to put up the tree. So that one crane took one full night. So in that one full night, we had to make sure that the tree has been put up because we can't leave anything half done.
Yes.
So after a lot of sweat and blood and tears and shouting and sleepless nights and not eating and fighting, literally fighting with the laborers, we were working with 60 laborers. So with literally
Great.
doing that, we put up a structure which was featured in the media in Bangalore, in most of the newspapers. Okay. So that feeling was, I think I had tears of joy and just standing there and looking at it and just admiring that kind of work that we've done. And it was
Wow.
a proud moment for my family, for my friends, for everybody, that this was featured, and we've done something like this which we had never done. So me and my partner together built up a team, and together saw every nut and bolt being put to it, and made that come alive, what we had promised them in 1 week.
I think this was your a challenging event also, right? This
Very
will all.
challenging, very pressurizing, and very stressful, and full of expectations from the mall team. Like
Yes.
they were very, very tensed if we could do it, because we had not done something like this. So this was a proving
Yes.
point. This was something which was challenging, and we had to prove this to people. And since my partner has some very good experience with lighting, and he has a very good team of light people that he had worked with, it really worked for us. So obviously,
Great.
this, anything to do with us, if it's a small thing or a big, it's all teamwork. It's not one man
Lot
show
of.
ever. And especially those laborers who have toiled and toiled to put that 40 feet tree. It took them 4 hours to just get that whole thing with the crane, and piece by piece, and nut and bolt, and
Oh my
yeah.
God.
So yeah, I talk a lot.
So.
I talk quite a lot, so I am maybe exceeding your time limit.
No, no.
I can never stop talking about what I love. So this has been something where if somebody tells me, can you tell me more, and I'll be like, of course. And when people tell me, can you tell me some more, and I'll be like, of course, I will. And when they tell me now, don't tell me, then I'll be like, let me tell you one last thing.
Oh, very. Oh,
So
when you're saying about this challenging thing and
yeah,
this COVID hit us very badly, like everybody's life went upside down.
yes,
You know, the most affected industry is event industry, for sure. I think so.
yes,
No,
definitely.
yeah. Can you please share how did you face this pandemic, both personally and professionally?
Uh, to tell you something about the pandemic, which many people are still fighting, still going through a tough time. Like many companies, many individuals, of them had to get an alternative source of income, because this kind of
Yes,
the kind of service that we give people, and which is quite tough to so many lives, from the laborers
yes,
to your managers to people working in the flower market. And since it's a day-to-day interaction with a lot of people that I do, I have friends who own farms, who have flowers going into trash every single day. For 3 months, they had to throw away their flowers every single day. So it was very disheartening. We
Yes.
ourselves had a very, very bad experience of losing very prestigious clients in May due to COVID, where we were planning a very lavish wedding for this power couple that I don't want to name right now. But that one incident where we had planned for 3 months, 3 months at odd times, sourcing furniture, production, labors, everything from every part of India, and giving them an experience that we were very eager to show the world. Uh,
Sorry.
it just fizzled out in May. I mean, with all due respect to the people who have faced financial, personal losses, death, and everything, I don't mean to hurt anybody on this, but all I would want to say is that we, as a dream of us to do this kind of a wedding, is postponed for a bit, because we wanted to do it, and there were norms that uh, from 23rd May, people should get married only in their confinity of their homes. And this wedding
Yes.
was planned from 23rd to 26th of May. And as harsh it is, they could not change the dates, and they got married in a temple. And
Heartbreaking thing.
yeah, I mean, they got married in a temple, and we wish them luck, we wish them love, but this was a story we were to tell the world, and it didn't happen. So uh, it's been heartbreaking in terms of our laborers as well. We had to send them back to their villages. We had to, in terms of our own inventory, which we had bought, was put on hold. There was no cash flow. There were
Oh.
very, very few inquiries, and yet the inquiries were quite bleak into turning into business. Some were very low budgeted. Some were very extensive work, and we didn't have the expertise to it. So there were a lot of challenges, but personally I think world needed this. World needed to pause. World needed to know that anything is bound to happen at any time. So
Yes.
you need to be prepared, and you need to keep yourself sane. um, so I think that we will kickstart, and we are kickstarting, and there are bad times, and there are going to be some fantastic times. So I'm all kicked.
Yes.
I'm all kicked for the season from after August 15th. We are getting inquiries, we are getting weddings, and this was our time to introspect, to see what we could do, how we could do, what are the
Yes. Yes.
changes, how do we sail through, what are the costs that we need to cut. Um, so this was a time when we built on our expertise. We started doing things like getting into banquets, lawns, getting into something that we thought is our little space, and where we can give the clients an experience with the best caterers, the floral decor stuff, the um, photo, video, and just create another small environment for us where we can showcase something that we always wanted to, at our own
Yes.
place, with no obligations. Absolutely. Because when you're doing it in somebody else's place, अरे ये मत करना, उसको touch नहीं करो, don't do this, don't do that. Don't, if you damage this, you have to pay us 10,000. you know
Oh
Going
God.
through all of it was such a torture. So we've also come up with some concept things where people are going smaller now. They're doing 200, 100 people. But the one thing that I want to tell you, what we did during the pandemic, is we did sit down lunches, brunches at home. So we got like a team chef who comes to your house, where you call your 10 to 12 people who are tested negative for corona, and we do like an experience where we give them a 7-course meal, 5-course meal, whatever that they want, with some very good chefs and some very good table settings, flowers, and some chef talks. And yeah, so people could have some good fun at their house with some loved
Yes.
ones. So people really needed that, right? People really uh, were quite sick and tired of not seeing the ones that they love, and they didn't want to do that because they love them, so they fear them being infected. So it's a very, very complex thing in your heart where you don't know if you should meet somebody because you love them or you should not meet somebody. So we started doing this in a very controlled manner where the ingredients are taken care of, where they are happening at the confinement at your house. So the chef comes to your house, cleans everything. So basically it's like you are a guest at your house. He will leave your kitchen clean and spanky looking like how it was, yet give you a very nice experience which you don't fear. So this was something that I did,
Okay.
and we did some very nice sit downs, very good families we met, and we had some very yummy food. So so something that I think that, you know, in this field of work, innovation is the key, creativity is the key.
Yes, yes.
So all you need to do is you have like a platter in front of you. All you have to do is just fill it up with whatever you want, because this field just will
Yes.
not need you to sit and think. You can dream, and I'm quite a dreamer, so I love to dream everybody's weddings. I love to dream how each one will want to make their dreams come true, and I want to be somebody who does that. So if you have a dream and you
Wow.
want to plan a wedding, uh, maybe I can make your dream come true.
Oh, that's great,
Yes.
madam. No,
So
as you aware that TMI students came up with an idea of
sorry,
sorry,
please
ma'am.
go ahead. That's my cute little
As you
son.
aware that as you aware that TMI, okay, ma'am, is there? Then
It's 1 second. I'm
oh, guys, I think she left. I'll have her in.
We'll have having sir here.
very sorry, Jansi.
That's okay, ma'am.
It's my son and it's my mother's duties time. So yeah, we juggle in between work and family and being a mother, and I'm very sorry for this.
That's okay, ma'am. As you are
Sorry,
aware that
you were saying
TMI,
something. Yeah.
as you are aware that TMI students came up with an idea of conducting an inter-collegiate fest called Impulse, which is known as
Congratulations on
Event
that. That's a
Management
very
Pulse.
great platform.
Thank, thank you, madam. And keeping pandemic in mind, we made it as a hybrid event, which will be conducted both virtually and on ground. People who can't come to Bangalore and attend on ground event can attend it virtually. Mainly, it has two competitions called Life is a Son of a Pitch and Market Mayhem. In Life is a Son of a Pitch, students can pitch their event ideas in front of the panelists, and in Market Mayhem, students can present their marketing strategies. And this is all about Impulse, madam. So, what do you think of Impulse, and why do you think students have to enroll for this competition? Can you just share something?
So, firstly, I wanted to say that life is a son of a pitch must be told and ideated by Mr. Arvind Jot Sabhane. Is that true?
Yes.
It sounds like that's him talking, and he's enforcing this on his students. So, anyway, uh, so I really think that when we are in this field, the most important thing here is two things. One is you have to dream it, and one is you have to make it. So till you don't have a pitch, till you don't have a dream, till you don't have a thought, like a thought process in your mind which is crystal
Yes.
clear, you are not in the right field. You have to be able to visualize. So
Yes.
when people are coming for this, they definitely know two things. That first is you dream it, and second is you sell the dream to somebody who wants this. So I think this
Yes.
is the most amazing platform ever, where you are selling an idea to somebody who values it and who knows it. So nowadays people have the ideas, but they don't have a platform. They don't have people, they don't have the audience, they don't have the right thought to it. But I think through Impulse, they are getting a very good path, a very good stage, and a very good director who's going to help them and who's going to get them to where they want to go. So I'm very
You are
excited to
much in.
see what the students are going to come up with. I'm very excited to see what are the new trends that is coming up with. So this platform and this kind of a place for me to be in, I feel honored to be seeing people's dreams, to be seeing people like you aspiring, uh, to be some great minds in this field of work, and to bring about a change, and also to hang in there. So this is the time where we really need to know, where we really need to support each other, hang in there, and this too shall pass. So I'm excited to see what the students are going to be doing. Like, I'm excited to see um, how things are going to be in the near future. So when I was gonna get married, and my grandmother always fantasized me getting married in our house lawn. So she thinks
Yeah.
that the intimate marriage, that the whole marriage of a daughter going from her house is quite the thing. And back then we used to tell her that, please, yeah, who'll get married in a house and who'll get married in a lawn? We want to get married in a fancy hotel or some place like Goa or Bali. And now I see that happening. Now I see such beautiful weddings happening in our houses, in our farmhouses, in our lawns, and it's so pure and exciting and so intimate that in spite of all of this, at least you are still keeping the whole family together, having a good time, knowing what is important. So the only thing here is we as planners, we get to plan the mandap. See, you are calling 50 people, you are calling 500 people. That really doesn't matter. But what matters is that. Bye, Chiku. See you. So what really matters is that we are getting to do the wedding that the way we want. The mandap is going to be costing the bride and the groom the same thing, right? So we are safe. So this is what I think the changing times are doing. They are not totally bad. They definitely are doing something and maybe fulfilling some grandmother's wish somewhere where she wanted to send her daughter from her house lawns. So we are going to have some very lavish and big weddings. So yeah, that's what I feel. And to the Impulse team and the students there, and to all the students who are aspiring to be doing this, I wish them luck, and they are in safe hands, and they are with the most experienced person of weddings and corporates. So all the best to you guys.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, we are much interested to have you as a speaker. Would you like to be one of the speakers for this competition?
I'm going to speak a lot, Jansi. So if you're okay with that, I'm honored to be there.
So sweet of you. Could you like to say hi
I'm going to
to
be
Sil?
quite the speaker. So as the name goes, I'm going to be quite the speaker and only speaking. So if that is okay with you, yeah, you can have me.
Okay for us.
That's great. That's great.
Could you like to say hi to Sir? Arvind Sir will be joining us.
Yes, AJS. Hello there.
Yes, I'll invite you. Sir is there. I think Sir is joining.
Oh, that's great. He's going to come and tell me I didn't say something properly. Like always.
Yes. Oh, I invited Sir. Sir will be joining us.
No problem.
So, ma'am, advice to the students.
I have no advice. I want to tell them that you have chosen this course because you know you can do something. And I mean, this is one of the most challenging places to be in terms of anything, in terms of keeping a client happy, or the opportunities you face, or the obstacles you come across, or the competition, which is cutthroat.
Sir is joining.
Hey,
Hello, Sir.
look who's here.
You know,
So
Dharti.
I have scared your students.
No. You have not scared my students. You have scared Instagram. Now, Instagram bloody cuts off, okay, in maximum 60 minutes. Now we are already at 64 minutes, and I'm wondering, ये धरती के चक्कर में Instagram is working still, yeah.
सर हमारा भी किधर किधर वट है सर, किधर किधर थोड़ी जगह
तेरी तो वट सब जगह है बॉस. हाँ, बहुत अच्छा. आप बहुत अच्छा ये. Thank you so much, Dharti Momaya Kothari. So nice to see you after so long.
For having me, and thank you, and many congratulations to you for this impulse that you have. That
No,
is
you
my
have to
son.
get Kian here. Hi Kian, how are you doing, buddy?
He
He's
is very
good.
busy. So no, but I didn't know you would ever call me to your college as a speaker. Today I feel honored, and I felt I was one of those naughty ones. But yeah, trying to take your institute ka values further in life.
Dharti, one last thing before I leave, okay?
Yes.
Which is that only the naughty ones have to join the institute that we are all a part of. Otherwise, you cannot
Definitely.
make it into event management, right? Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. I
Chalo.
completely
Take
agree.
take care. Bye bye. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Dharti, and thank
Jansi,
you
for
so much,
moderating
Hansi.
this.
You
Thank
better
you.
close this
Thank
live
you,
right
sir.
now,
Thank
Jansi.
you, madam.
Otherwise, you give her
Yes.
Sir?
half a chance, she will talk more. Close. Bye.
All right.
Oh, good.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
having me.
ma'am.
All the
Thank you for
best. All the
joining
best
us.
to all the students and to your
Thank you
course.
so much.
Yes. Bye bye.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
No,
We are looking
that's very
forward to
sweet
work
of
with
you.
you.
But sir will tell you some things about me off camera. So yes, be ready. Thank you, Jansi, once again.
So
All the
sweet of you,
best.
ma'am.
Yes, all the
Thank you
best.
so much, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, ma'am.